What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a lot different. As you guys see in front of you, we are going to be doing mock drafts. Sounds cool. I do these literally all the time on my phone. I'm addicted to trying to do this shit, so it's gonna be fun. Here I usually mix around between rounds. I usually do the second round, or we only have one pick in the third, so second is really where it matters the most for us. As you know, we have the third pick, the 18th pick, the 35th pick, and the 50th pick. I'm cool with those. Here, just do speed. I don't really care for it, but we can slow it down so we can see what other teams pick. Care for positional value. I mean, you should care more for it. Randomness. I've literally done it maxed out, and I've gotten all the players we needed. It's ridiculous how random people or these computer picks are. So I'm not gonna say not completely random, because there's people like the Eagles, or again, what was it, the Raiders? A couple drafts back, they picked some random ass D end. It was like, what? No. So we're gonna keep it kind of random and draft for needs. You obviously should be drafting for your needs. So I have done these so many times. I know what players should be where and what is what. So we're going to enter the draft. We're going to start the draft. You'll see Trevor Lawrence goes first, Justin Fields second. Here, I always mess around. I always try something different. I like trying to do something different. But here, I like trading. I like trading the third. And what's crazy, I trade to the Cowboys. I get their 10th. They get our third. I take their 42nd and their first next year. Normally they would go for it, but I mess with the sliders a little bit too much. So we'll just say those. We can take that. All that just to move up 7 spots. But we'll take that. And they took the tackle. That's who they really needed, and more often than not, they're taking a wide receiver, and they don't need it. So Waddle's gone. So we're here. He's staring at you right in the face. We got our linebacker, who is also our linebacker, is right here. He is always around at 18. So we have some flexibility here. We could take Patrick Surtain. I mean, you guys already know. We can take the edge player. Let's see what he says. Everything you want a physical to be every down problem in the NFL. Well, he never puts it all together at Michigan. He has shown he can take to coaching and make strides every single year. I kind of like that. But Parsons, I mean, this is our linebacker. That's it. Him at 10 is a steal. As you saw, he was ranked 6. He's usually going to the Panthers. That's usually who I got him going to. Okay, so we're here now. See, told you, our linebacker's right there. But now what we're going to look at, ooh, I just hit the mic, my bad. So who we're really going to look at, we don't really need linemen. We need our guys to grow. Not saying we're not going to take a lineman. We are going to take a lineman, but later in the draft. So here, we're kind of looking towards receivers, right? Because we just took a linebacker. That's our one hole we filled. So we're going to look at wide receivers right now. So we have Tony. He's neck and neck with a man in 2 stop spots in front of him. That's not bad. He broke 32 tackles on 80 catches in the past 2 seasons. That's what we need. We can take him more as well. But more at 18, I think PFF, they give him like a C plus, maybe a B minus here at 18. So we're not going to really go for him. But we can take one of these guys. Or we take Marshall at 35 or 40 or 50. Like he's normally there too. So it's all real picky. We're not going to take a running back. We're not going to take a tight end. We don't need a quarterback. We could go for a safety. Let's see. He led all college safeties and pass breaks up in the past 2 seasons. That I like. A lot of prototypical physical tools. We like to play cover 1 or cover 0. He could be that safety that can come in and help out. But right here, it's all wishy-washy when it comes to like positional value. So we could take the tackle, we could take D-end, or D-line, interior D-line. We can take this. second highest grade from a Power 5 tackle. Easy people mover. That's what we like. We like people movers. But here it's so iffy because this pick, we picked Austin Jackson, I think like what, 12 or 13 last year, maybe even 18, whichever one it was. So he panned out pretty good. He did a pretty good solid year. So we don't really need offensive line here. We could use the receiver help, which we are going to do it. I like the wide receivers. Just one of these two guys, it's really who you want. 6 foot, 193 or 5'9", 180. I like a bigger receiver. Bigger receiver broke 32 tackles in the past 2 seasons. I like it. I'm taking them. So it's all what the coaching staff wants to do. I trust in Coach Flores. It's going to happen. I'm trusting him what he does. You guys probably aren't going to like the next pick because depending on who's there. Let's see. Wyatt Davis. We have Travis, Leatherwood. I like Davis. Just a quick little recap on him. Hasn't quite as consistent in 2020 as it was in 19, but the talent is there. He's only allowed 4 sacks in the past 2 seasons. I like filling our entire interior line. Sheesh. So we're going to take Davis there. I like it there. As you see some of the tackles go, there goes Travis. And at 42, remember we got this trade from the Cowboys. So now we're going running back. He's going to be here at 50. But I think we're going to go with somebody else at 50. We're going to get some more help. Probably should have sped this up just a little bit. So here we are. We got our tackles. We have another wide receiver. Brown, let's see. Yeah. So at this pick, you can go with either one of these. Wallace had, I think it was like 60 or 70 catches, almost 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. Brown had, I think, 40 receptions for 600 yards and 7 touchdowns. Iffy. Or we can go, where is it? Interior, Creed Humphrey. We can fill our center hole right there. Michael Dieter, he could fill in at center. Don't really know how I feel about that. So right here, we really could do anything we wanted because we filled our running back, we filled our linebacker, we got a wide receiver. Like, we really could do anything with this pick right here. But I do like Wallace. He had more yards, 1 less touchdown, but I mean, we fill our wide receiver holes. Those 2 receivers with Parker, Grant, Gasecki, and Najee, like, that is all the weapons Tua could ever need. So, see here, the trade is a B. I got it. We got our linebacker, we got our wide receiver. Yeah, they say it's a C, but we need playmakers that can break tackles. That's what he does. Davis, he can build up pretty damn good. Harris, I don't know how that's a C plus. He fills our hole at running back. Him with Gaskin. I can see that. That's a good 1-2 combo right there. And then you sneak in any one of our other running backs we have on the roster. And then Wallace. Like this pick, our wide receiver picks, they can be flip-flopped either way. But I like it. The trade, I love the trade. I want to trade down to get more picks. I would rather get picks for next year too, at least my second next year. But can't really complain with this. There's obviously, you can go any way you want with this. But we got our help on offense. And we filled a linebacker hole. And we got some depth on the O-line. We don't even have to do wide receivers here either. We could get with Allen Robinson. There's like 2 or 3 top end wide receivers going to hit free agency. We can get them. And we could fill different holes with these guys. So with that in mind, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to speed it up just a bit though. Randomness, maxed out. I want to show you guys how crazy it gets. So I'm going to start it off. Trevor Lawrence, Jets get Lance. Like I said, full random. Here, we're going to take our tackle. This is a generational tackle. Can't pass up. We're going to get him. And here at 18, we got our linebacker. PFF says that's an A every single time. He's always available there. Now, Patrick Surtain. Remember, we just got our wide receivers from our free agency. So we got our tackle, we got our linebacker. We're going to go to corner. Take Patrick Surtain the second. Okay, so we got those guys. Here's Davis. He's still available. Like I said, this is crazy. We could take an edge rusher. Reported 4.3 speed off the end. Yes, we could take that. We don't need a linebacker. We can look at another end, one of the biggest risers of 2020. He finished his redshirt sophomore year with a 91.7. I like that. We don't need a tackle. Could go inside, but then we'll move Austin Jackson to right tackle, and then we can mix the interior of the O-line. That's going to be awesome. So we really could go anywhere, but I'm going a rush. We're going with the edge rusher with a really fast speed. So that's our draft. See, 50. We could trade down. We could trade up. We could take the 50 and our, I think, 81st pick and trade back up, or we can mess around with that. But the top 3 picks, those are all locked. Like, I don't know how Sewell is a B-. He's been compared to Joe Thomas and Jonathan Ogden as generational talents. So with that being said, that's gonna be the video. Yeah, it's we can mismatch anything we want. This draft is gonna help Tua. Like, here we just built what we think is gonna happen in free agency. So we can get all the wide receivers. We can pick up a running back in free agency. We don't know. So here, and one of the other running backs could be like available in like the 3rd round. So here, let's see, Zach Wilson to the Eagles, Asante Samuel, Justin Fields to the 49ers. That would be a huge slide and a steal, possibly. Because I think the 49ers are moving on from, what's his face? You all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Patriots, usually they get Mac Jones, but Mac Jones falls down here. Like I said, this is completely randomized. Like, this is just people picking to pick people. So with that being said, that's going to be the video. Go ahead and comment down. Just destroy the comment section. Just either you like it, you don't like it, just go nuts. Throw your guys' predictions on there. You guys know I usually reply to all my comments and all that stuff. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.